Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So we want to take a look at the Ethereum chart. First of all, just wanted to zoom out. This is basically the entire ETH chart. It's the log chart. It's not an Elliott Wave chart, but wanted to just take a quick look at this chart, which I created back in December, which is still valid. For channel members, we made a live stream at the time, talked about what do we need to see to confirm that the bear market is over. And we just looked at bear market structures in that member live stream, right? If you remember, you have access to that live stream chart. Well, to that actually TradingView chart. If you can't find it, just send us an email or ping one of the admins on Discord and Telegram. But yeah, this just shows a few, pieces of time information. For Ethereum, they are not that relevant. But I did sketch out where the Bitcoin halvings were. So historically, always Ethereum saw an increase, an advance towards the Bitcoin halving. That was one piece of information. Then we said that we typically saw a so-called golden cross. I don't like these typically, but when they occur after a significant low, that is something substantial. Now we have seen that actually now. Yeah, I did point out the potential at the time. Can just move the arrow a bit because we have seen that golden cross here recently. There you go. That was back in February actually, that so-called golden cross happened where the 50-day moving average crossed above the 200. What else did we see? Yeah, we saw that 1-2 setup here. We talked about that. Wave 1 to the upside, wave 2 down. So we talked about, look, we have a few things already in place, but there are certain things we need to be watching out for as well to get additional confirmation, in addition to, just market structure, which I analyze with Elliott Wave anyway. But this is sort of just an outlook, long-term view, or not really outlook, but we confirmed basically bear market structures, right? So yeah, we saw the golden cross, which we always saw towards the beginning of a new rally, at least. Yeah, I don't want to say bull market yet, but at least a new rally. And we are moving towards the halving, so that's also another catalyst, I guess. And we had that 1-2 setup, which is sort of the Elliott Wave signal. And certainly the correction has been strong enough to confirm as well a possible end of the bear market, even though I'm not happy to confirm it yet. But we see all these things in place, right? And also I showed you back in this live stream these Fibonacci zones. Anybody who's interested, this is the so-called ETH log curve zones indicator. And so far, since that live stream that we did back in December, it's actually adhered very well to this lower boundary. Yeah, this is very, very interesting. Certainly worth having a look. To be honest, I don't know what. Let me see. It should say on here what the green one is. I think they just call it oversold zone. Okay. Yeah, there was still the despair zone on the chart, so that would be the zone if we really make one more low. I guess we would get into this despair zone. That would be around $1,000, I guess. But yeah, it's sort of following it nicely actually. And there were some other indicators we wanted to take a look at as well, and where we said, right, this is what we need to be watching out for in terms of additional signals that we could get back into a rally. And so far we have rallied since then quite a bit. We said we would need to watch out for the monthly MACD, a reduction in negative momentum, and for a bullish cross on the 2-week MACD. So let's just do a little bit of a check on that. And yeah, there you go. Negative momentum is constantly reducing on the monthly MACD. That is highly relevant in my opinion. And then we had the 2-week MACD as well, where we had a bullish cross. That was, I think, just after our live stream back then, or early in January. And also the RSI is crossing bullish on the 2-week. So, we've got certainly indicators. The indicators, especially the longer term ones, they are pointing towards the upside, even here the 4-day. So I just wanted to take a quick look because we did that earlier today in the Bitcoin video, and we had a bit of information on here, how long do these cycles normally take. But there is a bit of variability here on the ETH chart. Yeah, it's not that great compared to Bitcoin, but still though, certainly worth watching. I just wanted to, in that live stream, we looked at what are the things that we need to see really. And we did highlight, we had that 1-2 setup. Here we actually had a couple that was back in 17, a golden cross, and then a break above a B wave high. So let's, we're doing that already at the moment in the current cycle. So, which doesn't necessarily confirm we're heading back in a bull run, but what I want to point out here, we've got all the confirmations that we basically can have at the moment, right? That we can have. There isn't much more we could have in the current situation that would give us confidence that we're in an uptrend. So just pointing that out. And if someone's pointing out the macro environment, well, that's useless that's absolutely useless. Often get the question, is there any, what impact does a recession have on crypto? I mean, that's so unrelated. It really is, because we don't really have any historical data with regards to crypto and recessions. But what I can tell you is that if we look at the history of the S&P 500, there is, you had recessions starting in the beginning of a bull run, you had recessions starting at the end of a bull run. There is really no correlation that is reliable at all. Maybe there is a degree of correlation between recessions and stock market performance, but it is not reliable for trading. And as I said, you had bull runs in the beginning of recessions, and at the end, it's pointless to try to use that as to say that we couldn't get back into a rally. It just doesn't work. But as always, fundamental analysts are usually late to the party anyway. Where we've been talking about this 1-2 setup already back in August, September, that we saw on the ETH chart. There's still, people are still trying to find the negative catalyst, the negative news to justify possible declines, but it's a waste of time. Okay. The same way where everybody was bearish down here, and I highlighted to you, no, bearish news up here, that's indicative of a bottom. And also where we had here the that was the hard fork, the merge, right? Where I was quite bearish. We talked about a B wave high here with the further sell-off coming. Everybody was like, not everybody, not this community, but a lot of people were super bullish, and it's all about buying the rumors, selling the news. So you need to learn to be a contrarian, understand sentiment and act accordingly, not like the masses. Right, I just want to point that out, and let's take a look at the lower degree price action. Not much happened. It's just to point out that, of course, we could have bottomed here. We rallied off our golden ratio out of our support area. Still looks a bit unfinished to the downside. If we come down from here now in an impulse and we do not hold a higher low, then this is the C wave of wave 2, and we then have a chance to bottom after a 5-wave move down. So that's still a structure that's there. I need to see a rally above 1860, and I need to see a 3-wave move down afterwards. So ideally I need to see 5 waves up and 3 waves down. At the moment I only have 3 waves up off the low, as you can see. I don't have a reliable impulse yet. So that means we still need to be on the lookout for a possible C wave down. Again, I did explain that in the Bitcoin video. We have a potential that it could now break out, but it's not highly probable yet. Okay, what is needed to transform it into a highly probable potential from just a simple potential? We need to see 5 waves up as sketched out in green and an ABC structure to the downside. At the moment we only have 3 waves up. If we get 5, that's fine as a first step, but I still need to see the 3 waves down, because it could still break down in a C wave afterwards, making another low. So it's just that that risk is still there. Okay, but either way, we've been holding support. So those rallies that happened here shouldn't have been a surprise, because whenever you touch these trend reversal areas, you can expect some kind of a reaction. So this would be the scenario where we still make one more low, and the direct breakout is possible from here as well. In what kind of pattern would that be? That would be, let me think. Yeah, A wave down, no, W down, X wave up, ABC in a Y wave. And then we could rally, but I need to see this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a wave 1, and then ABC in a wave 2. And if we hold here support, which I cannot indicate yet, but which I will after 5 waves, then we could get into our 3rd wave rally that we've been expecting. Right, so at the moment, yes, some potential there, but we need to get some signals that it's going to be highly probable. That said, the trend looks up, and overall the trend is up for ETH, and the crypto market seems to be in a good mood today. And for a lot of altcoins, it would actually be good if we now start to rally, right? And not that much of more of a retracement. But yeah, nothing else has changed. Just want to point out to you what is needed for giving us more clarity about a breakout. That's 5 waves up. Until then, it could still be a B wave top, and we need the 3 waves down. And so basically the next deeper retracement should give us clarity. All right, that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.